Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalist 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as Florence. Forgive me, I forgot the name of the country I was playing there for a moment. Um, so we have a small coalition against us, and that's a little bit of an issue. Other than that, we're doing pretty well. We've taken on the Sortitian government, so we'll see how that goes when our ruler dies. Hopefully he doesn't die for a while. And we are currently, obviously, plotting to consolidate the rest of Italy here a little bit. Blooming Renaissance. Sure. Decreased tech cost, I'll take it. We're also going to hope that the Protestant Reformation fires here soon, because we cannot wait to escape from the bonds. There we go, bonds of Catholicism at the moment. There we go. Free Republican tradition. Really helps when you've got a ruler who is righteous in government. Tend to make people like them. We want to take Urbino here, but we also don't want to pick a fight with that many people. We also want Rome, but we can't pick a fight with Rome because of the coalition right now. Plus, they're allied to France, which kind of sucks. Yeah, there's not much I can do on that front. We also want to annex these guys at some point because we are over our diplomatic limit. It's a bit of an issue. And we're still not strong enough to fight anybody that matters in this game, which is another major issue. We've got to really get to Miltech 9, Admin Tech 10, so then I can unlock defensive ideas, and then we can actually fight people. Because right now, we are the strongest state in Italy, probably, if you cut our vassal and compare us to Milan. But we still can't fight any wars on our own yet. Still can't win the crucial fights. We don't have that much of a tech lead. Hey, Protestantism is here. We are gonna convert. There we go. Totally gets rid of our Tuscan bonus, but there's nothing I can do about that. We'll convert our capital. And hopefully people will still stay friendly towards us. Cancel that, actually. We are no longer excommunicated, which is wonderful, as a matter of fact. We want to put you also on allies, because I really would like Milan to be more friendly towards me. Do that, grab that. Should keep the unrest mostly under control. Yeah, we'll lose some money for a while, but not a big issue. Getting our capital converted is pretty well a necessity at this point. There we go. Provinces are already converting. That's good to see. Considering we're one of the first converters, we should not see any issues. And we'll let this guy. There we go. I could have done the random one, but that guy's... It was too good of a ruler to leave it to chance. We will leave the Empire. Sorry, Austria. Really wish it was not rivals with Savoy. I really wish it was not rivals with Savoy. Okay. We don't want to convert anything else. We'll let the game auto-convert it for us. Yeah, it's already working on it. Good. Machiavelli will stabilize the government, I think. I'm not going to hire him, unfortunately, because we have no money with which to hire him. But we can at least get the stability out of it. Honestly, we'd be in some serious trouble if we weren't stable at the moment. Church power is slowly growing. I like how it says our Tuscan traditions just give us development costs, because this has disappeared. Shame we don't get church power like most other countries that have that bonus. It's the way it goes. So we're going to see a very Protestant Italy, and then we're going to see some Protestantism in northern Germany. We could have the funny part of having a Protestant Southern Europe and a Catholic Northern Europe. We just got to kick the stupid Pope out of Rome at the moment. The warmongering popes. Warmongering, yep. That's unfortunately the Pope in this game. Haven't yet adopted that pacifism. Really wish they had. It would make my life easier in this game, but... Oh, cool. We got Savonarola, or however you say it. Anyway. He has taken over. He is a 666 ruler, which is kind of nice. But there's a lot of negative events with him for a while, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't cause too much trouble. But we will get an absolute absurd amount of monarch points in the meantime. Or we would if we didn't also have 2 over our Diplo limit. I really need to annex these guys. Cancel that. When can I annex you? 190. Okay, I can do that. We're only getting 12 military points a month, so we should probably... Pike and Shot is a really good attack, isn't it? Oh, we'll take that tech. We will... This will pass the active uniformity. It helps a little bit. It does make it a little bit more expensive for us to snag institutions, but overall it's not a huge issue. These guys still hate us enough that I can't do anything. Did I just give the burgers 100%? Yes, I did. Oh, great. I have to revoke land from them, probably. Maybe. We'll see. When will this happen? November 93. That will fire after that. We're going to have to revoke land from the burgers. Great. Bother. Bother. No. I'm not gonna fight the Ottomans. I'm sorry to have betrayed you like that, Hungary, but I am not gonna fight the Ottomans. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Unfortunately, now I have reduced trust from all my allies. Bother. There's just no way Hungary can beat the Ottomans. That's just the sad fact of the matter. There's just no way they can beat them right now. So I've got to let them die. Look at that. They've already lost their capital. It probably wouldn't even make a difference if I was in the war, but it'd be worth. Bonfire of the Vanities. Yes, this is essentially an early version of the witch hunts. Salem witch hunts to some degree. It was a thing back in those days. I really need Austria involved to win that war. I have claims on the Papal land, or at least one of them. Taking out the Pope is the priority. Everybody's leaving the coalition, which is nice. We'll do manpower. Coalition is gone, which means we can expand again if we want to risk lots of people fighting us. Well, everyone's attacking Hungary at the moment. Because apparently it's dogpile on the weak nation at the moment. And we're in debt, hilariously. Okay, clearly we're having a bit of a cash flow problem. Milan is calling us into the war. That's fine, I guess. We still want that. Come on. Oh, bother, 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 bother. I wanted that land. I don't think I have a... Oh, I do have a claim on it. There we go. Okay. Maybe we'll get that province. Maybe we won't. Regardless, we can raise war taxes. Guys, the guy we put in charge of our government is slightly crazy. Who would have guessed that a religious fanatic might be slightly nutty? Apparently not the people of Florence. Okay, if we're lucky we might get a province out of this. We also might be able to prevent Milan from gaining land too, which would also be beneficial. Because I have a feeling we're going to lose our alliance with Milan soon. Look at that. Hungary is going to just disappear from the map. That might be the... We'll see. This might be one of the fastest collapses of the country we've ever seen. Or I've ever seen in this game. They're going to disappear. They're going to lose lots of land. We'll see though. Sometimes the AI doesn't take as much land as it should. It's always kind of hilarious when it happens. Nope, we didn't get anything. Isn't it lovely? So now the Pope's probably going to declare war and take it. Okay, well, at least we're going to get favors with Milan. And that's in some ways more important than a 14 development province. Although a 14 developed province would be very nice at the moment. Adaptive terrain bonus, because we're fighting a lot in hills in Italy, surprisingly. There we go. See what I said about the Pope invading and taking over Urbino? Wasn't I? Didn't I have psychic visions or something? Foresight? No, I just know that the AIs are as greedy as you can get. What do we want? We could technically do Machiavelli. But we can't afford him in the long run. Oh, decisions, decisions, decisions. I prefer not to fall into debt. And there goes Urbino's army. And there goes Urbino. All because Milan didn't want to give me land. What an idiot. I really should get a claim on Lucca here. Because that might be my only way to attack the Pope and Savoy. Savoy is doing pretty well this game, to be honest. Okay. We're gonna get another idea soon, which would be nice. Draw with from public life, I guess. It's enough claims on Venice for the time being. Time to get a claim on these guys. Okay. Whew. This is all contingent on getting some good favors from Milan. Why are we losing so much cash? Oh, because we're reinforcing our army. I'm going to pull my army out then. If I'm losing that much cash, I don't want to be there. 45% of the war. Thanks in no part to our vassal. I'll be happy with that. There goes an addition back to the Pope's lands. I love how we've taken two of the major provinces of the papacy and they're still really strong. Nothing going on, I guess. There we go. Milan did pick up land. That is a bit annoying. Okay. It just might be the way it is for the time being. 33 expansion. I love how Castile now has permanent claims on this whole area. I get that historically Castile invaded this area, but there's no reason they should just get mass permanent claims on everything in the region. Yeah, look at that. They get, what, 8 permanent claims? Talk about ridiculous. Between the Pope, Savoy versus me, Milan, and Luca. I think I'm gonna risk it. They're in another war, so for now I have the advantage. Let's up our discipline. We already have half decent morale, so maybe if we're lucky we save Urbino. I doubt it. But regardless, we've struck while the AI is out of Italy, which is always a smart move. Really, all I want from this is Rome, to be honest. If I take Rome, it's going to give me a coalition, though. That is the real issue. But I'm going to try and beat up Savoy and the Pope a little bit here if I can. Gold is the sign of nobility in our lands, I guess. Okay. Milan is sieging the Papal capital. I'm going after Savoy. Our ruler is still a religious nut job. Sorry, religious fanatic. At least this game portrays him as a bit of a crazy individual. He's got a few screws loose. If we can take 16 province, I really want Rome with 30 though. I suppose I could just take these two, leave the Pope with Rome. That would make him a much smaller threat in the long run. Keep them out of trouble. Maybe force them to release Provence or something. If I were to do that... If I were to do that, it might make a much more stable country in the long run. I don't know. I really want to kick the Pope out of Italy, to be honest. I don't want the Pope in Italy. They're too much trouble. They're way too rich. Just the sheer amount of bonuses the Pope gets to income is ridiculous. 20% tax. Plus they take economics, so it's even higher. Oh, well. That should be enough to force Savoy out. But I might actually continue for a while longer. And really beat them up if possible. I'd like Savoy to return land to somebody, because right now they are too much of a threat on my border. Plus we still haven't taken Rome, so there's no rush. Okay. We must be close to another attack, yeah. Way ahead of time, though. Might be worth developing some of my land, to be honest. Development. There we go. Get 230 development provinces. That'll help. Rome has fallen. Yeah. Get another idea. Yes, thank you. +1 prestige and goods produced. That's actually a really nice combo. Prestige will obviously help a lot with our prestige problems, but the goods produced is a valuable bonus. Okay. Avignon fell. If we can take Wallace here, we should be able to peace out Savoy. That's something a little calmer for everyone's sake. Fire and brimstone from the sky or other stuff. As long as we don't make too many big promises, we should be okay. Wait, Urbino is still fighting on. Go Urbino. Go Urbino. It's a bit of a joke because there's no way they're gonna win that fight. But what do we want? I want you to release Provence, to be honest. I wouldn't mind you releasing Montferrat either, but it's just gonna die, I know that much. And then we want you to annul treaties with France and the Pope. France is the big priority. There we go. Come on. Give me money. There we go. Weakens them a bit. Releases a country. Gives me the ability to target the Pope individually. 62 aggressive expansion for a single province. Oy, oy, oy. And that is with 10% reduction too. Isn't it lovely? Why can't I actually... Oh, because it's occupied by somebody else. Annul treaties with France, annul treaties with Savoy, annul treaties with Venice, and that's about as much as we can get out of it. It's not Rome, but it pretty much removes the Pope as a major threat for the rest of the game, which is a good outcome in my opinion. We can cancel that edict. A couple months actually. And then we should be able to just take that. I'm going to wait till the end of the year, that way there won't be as large of a coalition. And it should be another semi-productive war on all fronts. Come on. And there we go. Okay, they just pieced out. I didn't lose my alliance with them. Good. It's annoying that they've just pieced out, but at least we don't lose our alliance. Aspect of faith. We are going to do... We'll do production efficiency for the moment. General died. Okay, come on. We're getting level 2 generals, which is nice. Can't do this till the 30th. Go. And we should be able to next year take that. Okay, we will wait then until next year to take over that land. And then we should be in really good shape. We're up to 150 or so. What do we got? Trial by fire. Great bonfire. If he passes through, there's a very good chance he dies. There's a small chance he survives and we get a theocracy. If not, his enemies will have a way and burn him at the stake. I could get the Medicis back, or I could keep him around for a while longer. Okay, we've lost some of the Renaissance bonuses. But we kept him around for a while longer. If we get that event again, I think I'll just let him go, because he's a bit annoying. Yes, he's a genius ruler. Or, well, maybe he's not so much a genius ruler. He just has a lot of power. 666 on all fronts. We have now hit the Age of Reformation, which is both good and bad. Good for us in that we now have We're Protestant, so we do get the age bonus. On the other hand, we just lost our free war taxes and reduced aggressive expansion. Okay, well, anyway, that probably will be it for this episode, and we'll end this war next time and probably deal with the resulting coalition, but it should be fun. So, hope to see you guys all then. Bye for now.